was playing Smash 64, and he lost to Tacos, the Yoshi player. And like this 5-year-old kid with an HBox poster comes up with an HBox poster and a Sharpie, and like comes up to him, right? And HBox just shoves him off, just like doesn't even acknowledge him. And it's like, dude, he's 5 years old.
Yeah.
You're his idol. I don't care how much salt you have from losing to a guy in a game you don't play.
I'm okay. Ever since one of the tournaments we ran way back in the day when Ken was the king of Smash, Dennis made a small child cry. And some Oklahoma players came in 2v2, and him and Alan, who were the best in Wichita at the time, just got destroyed by them. So Dennis was really angry in his loser set, and this kid is playing like Link against Dennis's Sheik. Dennis chain grabbed this kid for 4 stocks. What? No, this is just some little kid who came to his first Smash tournament, and he's playing Dennis, who just got off a really bad loss. His Sheik versus his Link. Alan is doing work on the other guy's 2v2 partner. And Dennis is just chain grabbing this poor Link, who's never seen a chain grab. Like, this kid couldn't even short hop. And he's getting chain grabbed by this Sheik for 4 stocks. Like, Dennis just made it his mission to run after him and grab him, to the point where this kid was crying. I'm like, legit real tears. The only thing that stopped him was Alan, who felt mercy for this poor, innocent, like, 8-year-old, and went over there and dashed him with Peach just to get him out of the way. Other than that, I was like, man, I have never, at any point in my life, seen anybody destroyed more by a video game than that moment. Yeah, but...
Hey, just because I JV5'd a Link player once does not mean anything.
I know, and I feel bad. Well, and that was before we ran the scene, and it was just like, we felt bad because it's like, okay, we never saw that kid again. So you know that kid immediately ran off and played some other video game. He's now probably the best Donkey Kong player in the world or something. But we're like, okay, we're never going to be like that again.
You need to witness, I'm never playing Marth Fox ever again. Why not?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the reason for that?
I don't know. I guess it's just because. I don't know.
Yeah, what's your reasoning behind that,
Explain
Greenwalk?
yourself, Greenwalk.
Also, what year of college are you in?
I haven't even Well, do you want to technically count the?
No, not you, Greenwalk. Sorry.
Oh, Greenwalk.
I don't care about you. I can talk to you whenever. I go visit your mom. Because I like your parents.
Dang. Yeah, it's game 1. Yeah, the warm-up was on Stadium.
Alright, will you talk to the commentators who are clearly watching the set and not talking about stupid crap instead of the guy who's not important?
Marth's the brain to do anything besides be fast forward. Sheik doesn't even win, but Marths are bad. Well, if that's your mentality, then yeah, go for it.
This will be my final year, and what are you studying? And please tell me it's not like art studies or something stupid. Alright.
Hell yeah.
Greenwalk, you're actually an intelligent human being who will do well in life. Congratulations.
Let's go computer science major.
Dyno, yeah. Oh. Marth Ditto. Are Marth Dittos cool now?
No.
I was always just like who can tilt and then do a slightly better combo, which is the same 4 moves into the 5th move.
And then for edge guards, it's a down air, down air, down air. Marthmans are just failed Sheiks who suck against Fox.
I did feel bad for Zane at the last CEO when he had Wizrobe on one of these platforms on Yoshi, did a forward smash that would clearly hit and like murder him at what percent he was at, and it missed. And Wizrobe immediately got a hold of himself and destroyed him.
No, that's great. while I was an art studies major.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but you might not be going places in life. I know this.
Well, you'll be going places.
Well, you'll be going places, not far from like your parents' garage, but places. I'm not trying.
Low tier option select.
I'm not trying to be a dick,
with a low tier.
which is a lie. Yeah, that was silly. What just happened on Scream? On stream was silly.
Well, it happened on screen too. Yeah, low tier option select is fantastic. If you win, it's just, yo, I won with the low tier.
Theater you can do some stuff with. I'll give you that. But like, I exclusively date artists, and they just don't do well. And I don't even mean that as like a starving artist or like a hater thing. It just they'll get into their job and then like because I assume most of the time when people go into an art major, they want to be an artist or something like that. The thing is, once you get into that degree, you don't do art. You end up like running errands for idiots that think they're artists or something like that. So you just end up hating art, which means you go home and you don't do art, which is like the one reason most people do like art majors in the first place. But then again, that's just me, the one who didn't graduate from college, so. There we go.
Marthidos. If you lose the Marthido by 2 stocks, congrats, you lost 2 more neutral exchanges than the other person.
You're not wrong.
At least that's how I feel about it.
Well, you're about the only Marth main left in this state, so.
No, there's Dyno, Gardenite.
I know, I'm just making jokes.
Oh.
I mean, obviously Dyno is, and he's a very good one too. Even though, here we go. Oh, here we go. Grab. Yep.
Fourth smash.
Man, that's like some old school Ken shit.
Yeah, that's the.
Can you imagine dying to that for like 6 years when Ken was the main guy? It's like, oh man, he grabbed me and threw me, and then he grabbed me again and threw me, and then he grabbed me and forward smashed me, and
then
I died at 48%. 4 times.
Because it tempered.
Alright,
You'll be etched
some
in
slippery movement.
What about the Smash Prodigy Richard Ice F Smash? No legend.
I don't know what it is.
Maybe it is my fire, just same for low tiers.
I like low tiers because nothing gets more hype than like watching Axe beast on people. Oh man. So there's 1 neutral exchange lost.
Yes. And then he just lost another.
Okay, how hard is it to hit that tag right there as a Marth?
I don't know because I barely hit it, if at all.
Okay, is it like, what are the commands for your Phoenix to do it? Because like when Falco, I feel like you have like an unfair advantage because you're just going to the stage. As long as you hit it and you hit R at the right time, it's easy. You literally have to hit 1 button.
Yeah,
at the right
Greenwalk
time.
says it's so easy.
Oh, okay. Well, Greenwalk is like the survival master. So.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Because like, I also think it's dumb, like, because now like you have to do it and you have to back air, otherwise you die anyway. We got a bunch of Marth mains being born off this set. Firebolt's got some competition.
If you're at the wall, you don't even need an SDI input. That would actually make sense.
I get it. Man, Dyno.
Marthido's
Birthday
one of
Ninja
the
with that
dumbest
stare down.
matchups.
Look at that stare down by Birthday. He was like, what? What do you want? I got Marths too. Man. See, this feels like the only time a Marth should ever pick a stage. This stage, I mean, sorry.
It's like comfort.
But it's so weird because I always see Mewtwo King beast people on this stage as Marth. Granted, he's like top 5 in the world, but
doesn't he usually go Sheik for this too? Unless he's facing a space
at least
animal?
in the last few tournaments, I've seen him go stay Marth on this stage. It's like, well, like he'll go against like SFAT's Fox or something.
Well, yeah.
Granted, he's got SFAT's number, but even though I think everybody's got SFAT's number. Okay. Dyno's like, he took the weighted training clothing off. He kept the gunners on. It's like, oh, man, you haven't seen me at my final form.
This is my final form. I don't know.
It's like a whiny Frieza. and Frieza's already whiny.
Forward smash. I don't know. Regardless of whether or not Dyno wins this, he's going to complain about this.
I'd put $1 on that. But
I mean, me and him played.
He's in dominating fashion.
Me and him played the same exact matchup, and both of us just looked at each other and we're just like, gosh dang it, this matchup's so dumb.
The weighted training clothing's off, and he's like, oh yeah, this is going down.
Like, you won a game against me, how dare you?
I just don't know how you just... This is my problem with Marth, is I can never kill anybody because I'm bad. Like, I'll get you up to like 80%, no problem, but then I will just die. So that stand still charge tech and let them run away slowly.
No, it's the best tech.
That's the new meta.
It's the new Marth meta, dude.
Oh, man. Oh. My name's Dyno, and I'm going for the shorties.
Well, I mean, at this point, why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
I can't tell people how to
All he's got to do is get like 3
understand.
tips, and he loses the match.
Sometimes people just like the challenge,
Like, don't
I guess,
get me wrong. I love the style. Like, if you go for them style points, I respect the hell out of you. Even when you lose, especially when you lose.
Right.
Alright, well, that was 3-1 in a handshake.
Yeah, Greenwalk, they probably just dig the challenge. Know that they don't have a lot of options and just try to do the most with what they have. That's the only